Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been standing in front of a fire alarm control panel with a trouble condition and the whole entire building is looking at you to fix it? The panel is beeping, clock is ticking, and one wrong decision can make the whole entire problem worse. Because a fire alarm system is not forgiving, it's there to protect lives. And when something goes wrong, the technician that's there is responsible to fix it. That's the reason why I created this book. Most fire alarm technicians are trained the wrong way. They're trained to follow steps and not how to understand how the system actually operates. They are told which button to press, which way to run the wire, but not why the system to behave the way it does. So what happens? The technicians start guessing. They reset the panel without understanding the condition. They swap out devices that's not even bad, and they silence the alarm just to stop the noise. But guessing doesn't work in life safety. And eventually every technician run into the same moment, standing in front of the panel Friday night, not understanding how to actually fix that problem that's on that fire alarm system. After more than 2 decades in the fire alarm industry, working on installation, programming, installation, and training technicians, I keep seeing the same thing. Talented technicians struggling because nobody taught them how to actually properly troubleshoot the fire alarm system. So I built something different. This is not a textbook and this is not theory. This is built from real field world experiences. And that's how the Spark Series Fire Alarm Field Notes Pocket Edition was created. A practical guide to help technicians like you think like professionals. This book is designed to be with you where you actually work, like in the field, in front of the fire alarm control panel, or any trouble condition that you may be facing that you can't fix. So instead of long explanations, it focuses on what technicians actually need. And that's clear logic, a simple workflow, and the discipline to troubleshoot the fire alarm system correctly. Inside this pocket field guide, you'll learn how the fire alarm system actually works, input versus output functions, how to read the fire alarm control panel messages and interpret them correctly, the difference between silence, acknowledge, and system reset, and if you press the wrong button, how you can cause more problems, how to diagnose the common troubles like open circuits, ground faults, and power issues, the installation mistakes that causes most fire alarm systems to fail inspections, how the programming logic actually controls the system behavior, and the troubleshooting mindset you need that's going to separate the professionals from people who actually just guess on how to fix the system. Because the fire alarm system tells you what the problem is, you just have to be able to learn how to read it. Now, this book is different from most training materials. This book is not designed to be sitting on a shelf. It's designed as a field companion with short chapters, quick references, clear checklists, and logical explanations. This is not a book you read from cover to cover in one sitting. This is a book when you face a fire alarm trouble condition. That's when you grab this book, open it up, and fix that problem. This book was specifically written for new fire alarm technicians joining the fire alarm industry, service technicians who responded on trouble calls who's having issues troubleshooting the fire alarm system, installers who's looking to transition into programming, technicians preparing for their NICET Level 1 exam, and anyone who's tired of guessing when the fire alarm system beeps. Because in this industry, skills is what gets you hired, but thinking is what keeps you employed. So fire alarm system isn't just technical, it's a responsibility. Every detector installed, every device programmed, every trouble condition is linked to life safety. And that means every technician that's working on a fire alarm control panel must understand and know what they're doing. No shortcuts, no guessing, and no assumptions, because lives depend on what happens when nobody's watching. So if you're serious about becoming a better technician or training new technicians the right way, then grab your copy of the Spark Series Fire Alarm Field Notes Pocket Edition. This is built for the field and trusted on inspections. Click the link below to get your copy today.